Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to another vlog. So today I thought I would show you guys just a full day of eating, typical day in the life. I've been getting asked a lot how I balance like my jobs, my studies, because I am doing a master's right now, and then also like the gym, meals, things like that. So I thought I would vlog today but also have a chat with you guys about that. So this morning started my day as usual with my morning coffee. I always have my coffee with some wafers and some lentil cakes because I just love dipping them in my coffee instead of like biscuits. So yeah, I do that in the morning. And then I recently have been also forcing myself to just drink like my entire shaker bottle of water before my coffee, because you gotta hydrate before you caffeinate, right? So I make myself drink all my water first. I take my Burn HD fat burner, really helps get me started, and it also gives you a lot of mental clarity in the morning. And then yeah, so I usually start my days now by just tackling the least annoying task that I have that'll only take me like 5 to 10 minutes. So I did that on my computer this morning. It was just something really quick that I had to do for my master's on like this forum thing. It just took me 5 minutes to do it, but like just getting your first task out of the way first thing in the morning kind of gets the ball rolling and sets you up for the rest of the day, right? So I just went on my computer, did that really quickly with my coffee, and then I did my to-do list on my bullet journal. So if you guys don't know, I use a bullet journal to write all my tasks and my to-do list, so I did that as well. And right now I'm actually just making breakfast. So I thought I would like have a chat to you guys while I make my breakfast. So I'm currently just making some pancakes, and the ingredients that I used 60 grams of flour, and then I used 15 grams of protein powder, and I used an egg replacer. So obviously I'm vegan. You can use a regular egg if you want, but with the egg replacer there's like 1 calorie in it as well. So even if you're not vegan, if you're trying to save up on some macros and calories, then use an egg replacer. And I also added a bit of baking powder to make them like a bit fluffier, and I'm just making that on the pan right now. So what I do is I spray my pan with some coconut oil fry light, and then I grab a piece of tissue and I wipe it down. That way it kind of like spreads the coconut oil out evenly. And then I'm just cooking the pancakes right now on a medium heat. So yeah, in terms of like organization and time management, honestly it takes just like a lot of trial and error to kind of learn. So yeah, just a little bit of background on myself if you guys are new to my channel. Hi, I'm Alia. So I'm currently studying a master's degree at UCL. I'm studying entrepreneurship. I'm also working 2 jobs. So I am an online coach. I do nutrition plans, training plans for online clients, so I can do that remotely. And then I also work part-time at a donut store called Donut Time here in London. I do like 2-3 shifts a week. And then I'm also like, into bodybuilding competitively, and the gym is a very big part of my life. And I also like, obviously track my macros and things like that. And then if you guys are watching this video, then you'd know I'm also a YouTuber. Obviously not like a full-time YouTuber. I'm not even making money off YouTube yet, but I do want to make YouTube one of my streams of income. So first, let's just talk time management, because that's like literally the main thing you need to be on top of if you want to succeed at doing multiple things all at once and just excelling at everything. So my favorite task management tool is pretty basic. It's just Google Calendar. So I always plan my weeks ahead. So like before the start of the week, I'll go on Google Calendar and just like put blocks of everything everywhere. So I color code things as well, so I have a more like visual representation of what my week is going to look like. I do all my training in like pink, and then I do my shifts at donut time in green. I put in when I'm going to be at the library, when I'm going to be studying, things like if I'm training any Zoom clients, if I have any like coffee dates with friends, or if I have any YouTube videos I need to film, I'll put that all on my Google Calendar. That way I have the entire week just like set. So that's like how I manage my time. And then there's also task management. I'd recommend just getting a notebook, any notebook. I use my bullet journal and I just write my to-do list every single day, because if I don't write things down, I will forget. So I always have my bullet journal with me wherever I go, just in case at some point during the day like I realize, oh, I need to do this. Even if it's like the tiniest task, I will write it down. When I write things down, I'm more likely to actually do them because of like just the satisfaction of like ticking things off my to-do list. So that's my bullet journal. I also have a habit tracker in my bullet journal. So my habit tracker is like this thing that I do every single month where I have all the habits that I need to be on top of, and then I just track it throughout the month. So things like that I eat my vegetables, that I take my vitamins, that I make a story for HD Muscle, that I make a post for HD Muscle, that I upload to YouTube, things like that. That way at the end of the month I just like look back and see which habits I wasn't really on top of, and that way the next month I can try and, you know, get better at that. I also try and track the number of times I like wear makeup or I take Uber, so habits that I'm trying to stop doing as well. Because obviously sometimes I get lazy and I just order an Uber like, you know, spontaneously, which isn't good because Ubers are expensive, and I'm also trying to cut down the amount of times I wear makeup, hence the bare face. So yeah, that is my bullet journal, and that's basically how I kind of do an overall like time management and task management. And now more like specifically, I'm gonna go into like each aspect bit by bit. So when it comes to university, honestly, I'm just like trying to stay on top of my lectures. I'm really lucky that obviously because of this whole COVID thing, I can do all my learning online, which I prefer because I can do it from anywhere. I do have 4 lectures a week, which are an hour and a half each, and then I have a lot of like home study things to do in my own time as well. So literally just I make sure I get everything done on time. And then when it comes to assignments, I pretend the deadline is a week earlier than it is, because I need that week buffer time in case shit goes wrong, and shit always goes wrong, right? And then for each assignment, what I do is like, I don't know about you, but for me sometimes assignments can seem pretty daunting and like intimidating. So what I do is I allocate a page for each assignment in my bullet journal, and I break down the assignment into a bunch of tasks, really small tasks. That way I can like see things in a more tangible and attainable way. I'm like, okay, these are like specifically the steps that I need to take to finish this assignment. It just makes it easier for me to start, because I can tell myself, okay, there's like 10 different things I need to do for this one assignment, 10 steps. I'm just gonna do 1 step today, and that's like just a step closer to finishing it, right? So always break it down, whether it's an essay or coursework or just studying for a test. Always break it down into bullet points because it makes it more manageable. So that has to do with uni. When it comes to like fitness in general, working out, training, eating, for meal prep, I meal prep twice a week. I do Monday mornings and Friday mornings, so I have like, you know, half the week to prep. The main things that I meal prep are seitan. I have a recipe for that on my channel and on my Instagram, and then potatoes as well. Those are the things that I cook in bulk and that I batch prepare. Things like oatmeal I do like every single day because it takes like 5 minutes, and then vegetables, I'm lazy, so I buy them frozen. I just like defrost them in the microwave, which is really simple. So, and then also that's meal prep wise, but also I need to make sure I'm like hitting my macros. So what I do is like at the weekend, I'll go on my fitness pal and like just spend 15-20 minutes tops, even when I'm doing cardio. Like I'll just go on my fitness pal and then I will plug in all the meals I'm having for that week and like all the quantities, like to make sure I'm hitting my macros. That way I know how much to meal prep for the week, and then everything's just in the fridge. And since I've prepped everything to the exact gram for that week, I am less likely to go off plan because I already have all this food prepared and I don't want it to go to waste, right? So that is super important. So a lot of people who track their macros, they track like just along the day, like as the day goes by, and then at the end of the day they have like -5 grams of fat and then 60 grams of protein left, which is not the right strategy to have if you're trying to track your macros. So definitely plan ahead when it comes to tracking and meal prepping. Then when it comes to working out, I write my own like training program that I only change whenever I plateau. So yeah, I go into the gym, I know what I'm doing because I have my program on my phone, and this also helps me like allocate a specific slot to when I need to gym, because I know how long each workout takes because I'm doing the same program every single week. So that is gym wise. Now when it comes to work, so with my online coaching, I have like client check-ins kind of scattered out throughout the week. So the check-ins themselves are pretty quick because I do video responses for my clients. It's easier for me instead of typing something up, and also my clients like it. They like receiving video feedback from their coach. It makes it like a lot more personable, if that makes sense. So the check-ins are really quick. I just record myself like, you know, giving them feedback on my phone, and then I upload that as an unlisted video to YouTube. It's like a private link, and that just takes no time. Obviously the onboarding process for a client takes a bit more time, so that can take anywhere from like an hour to 3 hours depending on the client's goals, things like that. So yeah, whenever I onboard a new client, like I just make sure I allocate enough time to set them up. But as I've been coaching people for a while now, I've been able to set up a system which makes onboarding clients a lot easier and less like time consuming. I have an entire video on my online coaching if you guys want to check that out, by the way. And then obviously to make sure I'm on track, I have an Excel sheet. Guys, Excel is amazing. Like make an Excel spreadsheet for everything. So I have like all my clients written down on my Excel spreadsheet, their start date, when their next payment and plan is due. That way I can, you know, prepare in advance and invoice them in advance, and obviously what week they're on, what block they're on. That way I just know where everyone's at, just because everyone started at different days, different times, and you know, as my online coaching is growing, I'm struggling to keep up with, you know, who's on what week, things like that. So I have it all written down to make sure, you know, we're all on the same page. And then when it comes to YouTube, finally YouTube, people are like, how are you uploading 3 times a week? Honestly, again, Excel. I have a huge Excel spreadsheet and I plan videos like months in advance. I have everything planned out for November already, and I have like, yeah, so those 3 videos a week. I have the name of the video, so the idea, and then I have a date by which I want it to be uploaded, and then the date by which has to be filmed. Editing I can do really quickly, and I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to like my videos, like because I do a lot of vlogs and I try to make them as like, you know, kind of raw, spontaneous as possible. So editing for me luckily doesn't take that much time, so I can edit, like I can film, edit, upload on the day. Literally on the day. So yeah, I just make sure I have everything planned out. And yeah, so I guess this is really cliche, but honestly just failing to plan is planning to fail, because you guys always ask me like how'd you do it. It's honestly, you just need to plan. Even though you might feel like you're wasting your time planning, that's just in the beginning, but you know, but yeah, like obviously the advantages you get like from planning definitely outweigh the cost of the time it takes to plan, if that makes sense. Like some people are like, oh, why'd you spend 30 minutes bullet journaling? Because I'm like, it sets the tone for the rest of my day. I plan for 30 minutes now, that way for the rest of the day I know exactly what I'm doing, I know what needs to get done, and I'm not wasting time. So I feel like I've rambled a lot, but that's essentially how I've been able to balance things. Now, like, don't take this the wrong way, like it's not easy. Like I do struggle, I do complain, I do procrastinate, I don't sleep enough, you know, the whole shebang, but I'm trying my best. And yeah, anyways, my pancakes are kind of burning now, so I'm gonna make these, show you guys the finished product, and then I will take you guys along with me today, show you guys what I get up to and show you guys what I eat. I will try and film my workout if the gym isn't too busy, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So it's raining. This is London weather at its finest. I'm just walking to the library now. So I literally spend most of my days at the library now, just because even though I do have a desk at home, I just find it so difficult to be productive at home, like because I associate my room with my bed with sleep, so subconsciously my body is just like, we're not gonna be productive when we're at home. So I have all my meal prep with me, so yeah, I'll take you guys along with me today, and yeah. Alright guys, so it's almost 3 p.m. I literally spent like the entire morning at the library, so I just got myself a coffee from Pret. If you guys live in the UK, then you know that Pret are doing this thing where you can pay £20 a month and you have like unlimited coffee. So I got that, and then I was snacking on like one of the big bags of popcorn, the 70-gram bags. I didn't finish it. I had like, I think 2/3 of it by now, and then I also had a can of Monster because I have a caffeine addiction problem. And then I had a pre-workout meal. I had 200 grams of potatoes, a serving of seitan, and 100 grams of green beans. So yeah, I just banged out loads of work. I don't know what it is, but today like I've just been super productive, which I'm pretty happy about. But yeah, I need to take a break now, because like if I spend any more time in the library, I'll go nuts. So I'm gonna go train and do cardio now. If the gym isn't too busy, I will try and film my workout. It's an upper body workout, hitting chest, back, shoulders. And then after that, I'm heading back to the library, and I'll show you guys my post-workout meal. And yeah, this is day in the life, guys. Literally just study, eat, train, cardio. I did some client plans as well. It wasn't just uni work that I was doing. But yeah, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna shut up and I'll see you later. Alright guys, standard PhD sour peach rings, you know the drill, code out, that gets 10% off.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all in my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bucket. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune on flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe, and 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me, like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side? I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my my crosses and doubt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I done with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems.
Okay, so I just finished training. I couldn't film my last 2 exercises. I did lateral raises and then...
Hi guys.
Shut up. I did lateral raises, then I did reverse pec deck, but like the gym was so busy and people were like genuinely pissed off at me because I was filming everything. So I just stopped filming. But yeah, I'm currently doing cardio, Stairmaster just for a change. I might do like half Stairmaster, half treadmill. But yeah, then after this, it's back to the library and I'll show you guys my post-workout meal. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm back in my flat. Let me just update you. So I can't really like talk or like vlog when I'm at the library. So yeah, I had my post-workout meal. It was a serving of seitan. I had 200 grams of cauliflower rice, and then I also had some pickled beetroot because I fucking love pickled beetroot. I also finished that bag of popcorn that I was munching on earlier, and then today for some reason I was able to bang out so much work and I finished early. Like I left the library at 8 p.m. which never happens, by the way. So I'm really happy. I have my fat bowl of chocolate protein oats. I have a tutorial on how to make this on my Instagram, so I'll leave a link to that if you guys want to know how I make my oats taste really good. But yeah, this is 60 grams of oats. I have like 5 grams of protein powder, 10 grams of cocoa powder, and then 15 grams of peanut butter. And yeah, I have loads of skinny food syrup, 0 calorie sauce in here as well. I have the salted caramel one. It's actually really nice. So I'm gonna just chill, have this, go to sleep, get a decent night's sleep for a change. And yeah, that brings us to the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you more of like an insight as to what my life is like, aka I currently live at the library. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!